Now to the nation's capital, where the Supreme Court has nullified a judgment of the Court of Appeal and the Federal High Court, which removed Samuel Anyanwu as National Secretary of the People's Democratic Party. A 5-member panel of the Apex Court held that the issue of who is the National Secretary of the PDP was an internal affair of a political party which is not justiciable. Justice Jamilu Tukur, who delivered the lead judgment of the Supreme Court, struck out the judgment of the trial court delivered in October last year and also set aside the majority judgment of the Court of Appeal, which had, in December, affirmed the sack of Mr. Anyanwu as PDP's National Secretary. Justice Tukur affirmed the minority judgment of the Appellate Court delivered by Justice Ekanem that had nullified the judgment of the trial court on account of lack of jurisdiction.
The decisions of the lower courts and that of the trial court, the Anyanwu High Court, were all set aside. Consequently, Senator Anyanwu remains the National Secretary of the People's Democratic Party by this decision. The Supreme Court held that the matter filed by Emmanuel Anyanwu at the Anyanwu High Court relates to the leadership position of the PDP, that is, National Secretary of PDP.
In the last 4 years, I've been bruised, but thank God, today is the end of it all. I thank our party faithfuls across the country, the leaders, my friends, my lawyers too, who have worked assiduously to ensure that justice prevails. So for me, I have not defeated anybody. I'm here to continue my work as National Secretary of the party, pending when the next convention will come.
Meanwhile, the National Working Committee of the People's Democratic Party says it has received a judgment of the Supreme Court that affirmed the issues of party leadership positions is entirely an internal affair of the party, requiring only the party internal mechanism to which the courts have no jurisdiction. The NWC says the judgment reaffirmed the standing position of the party and emphatically settles the emergence of Ude Okoye as the substantive National Secretary of the PDP, having been duly nominated and ratified in line with the provisions of the PDP Constitution as amended in 2017. The NWC, at its 576th meeting held on the 11th of October 2023, directed the Southeast Zonal Executive Committee to nominate a replacement for Senator Samuel Anyanwu upon Senator Anyanwu's nomination as the governorship candidate of the PDP to contest the November 2023 governorship election in Imo State. The PDP commends the Supreme Court for upholding the principle of the supremacy of the party in the management of its internal affairs, describing it as victory for democracy.